Channel E, America's election headquarters.
This is a Fox News alert. The Clintons have released their much-anticipated tax returns for the years 2000 to 2006 and limited information on 2007. The release indicates a combined income of, hold on to your socks, $109.2 million. The Clintons also paid $33.8 million in taxes and made just over $10 million in charitable contributions. According to a summary provided by the campaign, Bill's speech income since leaving office totals $51.8 million, and Hillary's book income was about $40 million. We now continue with our panel. Bill Salmon, I know there's questions out there about, and I understand what Dennis says, and I'll take his point. But the reality of it is we don't know much about where some of these speeches were made, or income perhaps from foreign places like Dubai, do we?
No, we do know that the Clintons made some money from some investment with connections to Dubai at a time when both Bill and Hillary Clinton were criticizing the Bush administration for that Dubai ports deal. So there's the issue of hypocrisy there coming up possibly. We also know, just from a cursory look at these returns, that Bill Clinton made something like $12.5 million from being some sort of an unofficial advisor to Ron Burkle, the billionaire donor to the Clintons for many years. And I think there may be questions about what exactly does an ex-president do to earn $12 million from a Democratic donor. So I think these things could have legs as Patricia and others go through these documents over the weekend.
Patricia, let me follow up on that just a little bit here. Are there concerns that there may be foreign influence in this campaign, not Bill's? Bill's life is, I suppose, separate, except financially they file a joint return. The reality is there are questions, aren't there, about foreign influence?
Well, I think that there are questions, but I think those are questions that still have yet to be answered. And again, these types of documents, just cold, hard facts, numbers, will start to create a paper trail. We'll have that. We'll also talk about documents, the 14,000 pages of Mrs. Clinton's schedule that reporters are still going through. A lot of cross-referencing will start to go on there as well. So there are questions, but again, there haven't been a lot of answers provided. That'll be up to reporters to start digging through and see how we can answer those questions. I do think, though, that because they have paid so much in taxes, that answers one of the big questions. There were even some inferences or questions about how much would they be paying, how much would they be deferring, how much would they be getting write-offs for, and so I think that they have a nice, healthy tax bill.
Well, the end of the covers and flashlights looking at these all weekend. Dennis, the Clintons paid, what, 31, 32, 33% of gross income. According to the most recent data available from the IRS, in 2005, taxpayers earning more than $10 million or more would average 20.8% in taxes. They need a new accountant?
No, what I think is, I think that they have their eye on the ball, and the ball for them is not so much money as it is power. And so they know that if they don't pay the full fare on taxes, it won't look good. The Clintons are very smart. The Clintons are very ambitious. They want her to be the president of the United States. He would like to return to the White House. They will pay their full due.
I see.
What I think will be an interesting issue is not related to taxes, but something Fareed Zakaria wrote, the international editor of Newsweek, is that world leaders are starting to fear a Democratic president. Then remember, Zakaria is not a Republican and he's not pro-Bush. He's anti-Bush. But their opposition to NAFTA and their protectionism is starting to panic world leaders right now. So they are going to look at Bush with some nostalgia, is his prediction. That's an area where we're going to have some interesting...
We can already feel nostalgia for Bush. I know America's already feeling nostalgia for George. According to all the polls that show how
believe
popular
it or not, you're right.
Yes, Ollie?
Truman wasn't popular, and there's a lot of nostalgia for Truman.
There you go, buddy. Absolutely
right. That was long after he was gone. I don't think the nostalgia for Bush is happening while he's still in office. Patricia,
that is correct. That is correct.
I know Dennis, like me, has no great interest in the Clintons' taxes, which I think we pretty well covered. We'll cover it actually with Frank Luntz about the political fallout in a moment. But I find it remarkable, Patricia, to hear Dennis talk about nostalgia. He's already predicting nostalgia for the Bush
That's right.
administration, one of the least popular administrations as it currently sits in office still now today? Nostalgia?
Well, you'll have to ask him about that. I think it's a little hard to believe. In this moment, we just got President Bush's approval ratings. They are still mired in the low 30s. They're not as low as Congress's, so he's certainly not the most hated man in Washington. But I do think that, particularly the fact that we've got an 81% amount of Americans who think that this country is going in the wrong direction, I think that nostalgia for President Bush is still a little ways off.
I miss him already.
Well, that point was made by Fareed Zakaria, to be honest.
Right,
and by the way, I think we're in the wrong direction, and I'm pro-Bush.
All right.
One has nothing to do with the other.
Thank you all very much for being with us.